In about half an hour, a movie on homegrown terrorism will be screened in Windsor. It's called Tug of War, and it was created by a Muslim man from Toronto. A fictional story about two Canadian men who were radicalized. Here's part of the trailer.
The war on terror is more of a tug of war. They target our civilians, we target their funding supply. They breach our borders, we enter their homelands.
Yeah, we're good.
Someone's gonna pick us up when we land?
Yes.
And take us across the border?
Yes.
You sure?
Positive.
All right, good. You nervous?
Yeah.
The West should not feel safe. We are coming for you. Make up us. We will place the flag of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah on top of the White House, and there is nothing you can do about it.
The filmmaker Boonaa Mohammed is also in Windsor for the screening. He joins CBC's Amy Dodge right at the university now. Amy, take us through this.
Well, yeah, I am joined by Boonaa. Now, why was it important for you to bring this film to Windsor?
Well, we made this film so that we could have a conversation in the community around this issue of radicalization. A lot of times when it's discussed in the public discourse, the Muslim voice isn't really present. And it's unfortunate because, this is a problem that affects us more than anybody. We really need to try and be proactive in terms of coming up with solutions. So this film was created to really start that conversation internally in our community and have more dialogue around what can we do to help put an end to this problem.
We know here in Windsor of two men who became jihadists. How will this film help deter other people in our community from becoming radicalized?
Well, ideally, this is a preventative tool. We want to really show young people the reality of what happens on the ground there. And also, we want to expose our community to some of the complex issues that might lead someone to join a radicalized group. There's a lot of sense of isolation, sense of alienation. We look at the recent spike in Islamophobia and the recent crimes that have happened even after the Paris attacks. And that affects Muslims negatively and actually is perfect breeding ground for groups like ISIS to really pick on those people who seem vulnerable and outcasted in the society.
Thank you. There are a few dozen. There's still people trickling in. The show starts around 6:30, and I also spoke with the Windsor Islamic Association. They said it was important to have this come here tonight because they want this dialogue to continue, but they also want the community to know that these discussions are being had, even though they are daily being had. Something like this will open that conversation. There's going to be a panel tonight, and there's also going to be the presence of the RCMP to help answer some of the questions that this community has. Lisa?
Thanks for that, Amy. CBC's Amy Dodge speaking with Boonaa Mohammed. The film Tug of War is being shown at the University of Windsor, where Amy was. So the panel discussion she was talking about will follow the screening. This all starts at 6:30 in the Odette building at the university in room 104.